So hello, I'm Alvin Balmores and I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to navigate Zapier and how to use it for your business or even personal needs. So what is Zapier? Zapier is a tool that allows you to connect your favorite web apps to each other and move information between them automatically. You can connect apps like Gmail, Slack, Facebook, or other social media applications or email applications like MailChimp so to make your work a little bit easier. So as of now, Zapier is number 33 on the Forbes Cloud 100 with 315 plus team members and probably about 1.8 million businesses and individuals that use Zapier. So Zapier allows you to connect the software, which it currently has 2,000 plus apps that you use every day and automate your workflows without having to use any code. So even though you haven't studied any advanced computer technology, or you don't know how to use codes in creating a workflow, you don't have to worry because Zapier allows you to do that, to automate your work without wi- without knowing those codes. So all you have to do is pick an event that sets Zapier in motion, then choose what work should happen automatically. But before using Zapier, you must first create an account. You'll be given a free account wherein you can make at most 20 zaps a day, and when it's already consumed, you can upgrade to their subscription plans available. Well, some benefits that Zapier can provide to businessmen or working individuals are: it engages your leads instantly. It automatically sends messages to leads who contact you, automatically imports new customers, notify your team if you have a team about new opportunities, if you have a team in a Slack platform. So it allows them, it allows you to contact them simultaneously without hassle. Consolidate information in a spreadsheet, and ultimately it saves you time for, from your work. So these are the web services or applications you want to connect with Zapier. The trigger is the event that starts with Zap, and Zap is the automated workflows you set up between your apps. So before anything else, you have to sign up for an account. So when you go to their website, this is what it looks like when you open their website. See, you're asked to create a Zapier account with Google, or you can sign up with Facebook. So we're just gonna be asked for, if you're gonna use the sign up with Facebook, you just click this and they're just gonna get your information from Facebook. And if not, if you're gonna use your Google accounts will be seen here, and you just have to choose what Google account are you going to use. So since I've already made my account earlier, so let's just sign in. So as you can see, you can connect your apps and automate workflows. Easy automation for busy people, especially people with lots of businesses that they are holding. So they have less time to juggle the task. So using this application to automate their work saves 50% of their work time. So let's sign in. So in here, so I want to log in. So I've used my Google account to sign up. So I'm gonna click this continue with Google. So since I've used this, and here we are. Here is the first page that you're going to see when you have your own account on Zapier. So Zapier, which rhymes with happier. So that's how it's pronounced. This is your Zapier dashboard, and just like the other another automation software like if this and that, or pronounces if, they have the same purpose of automating connecting two or three applications or services in the internet to make your work easier and simultaneous and saves you time. So in here you can see in that your dashboard that there's the name of the software Zapier. In the upper right you can see your account name, which is my name here, notification bell, and there's a search bar that opens when you click the this magnifying glass button. So here you can search your apps that you want to use or you want to connect with, or you can use this two search bars over here. So let's go to the settings first. In the in the settings button, you can see that there is your profile details. You can edit it to place your company you're working, your roles there, or your time zone where you are right now. Email notifications, you can adjust, edit when or what emails do you want to receive from Zapier, or if not, you just edit it to your own preference. In the advanced button, you can see that you can edit your protect security by adding two-factor authentications. You can see your authorized applications, or you can just delete your account. Billing and usage, in here you can just see your payment methods if you're gonna pay for a plan, and if you've already started a plan, because usually when you create an account for Zapier, it is a free account, but that free account only gives you enough zaps for a test run. And if you're gonna use it for not for your business, you're gonna need more than the the free account can give. So they have different plans, and I'm just gonna let you see in it later on. So in here you can edit your payment methods, or it can be PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, and you can see here your payment, your invoices. Data management, in here you can see your data, you can export your data or you can delete your data here. In the members bar, this is used if you're using Zapier, if you're using the plan that is meant for a team, like it's a shared plan, especially if you're using Zapier for your team. If you're if more than one person is going to use Zapier for your business or your work. So we'll get onto that later on. So let's just go back to the dashboard. Let's go settings. So in here, there's a button called make a zap. So we'll just go on later on how to make your first zap. So if you're gonna click dashboard, this is your entire dashboard. You can see that you can create your own zap here, or create your own workflow by yourself, or you you are given the choice to use other pre-made workflows that other people have made. These I think are the recommended workflows that are most people are using right now. So there's a lot of workflows. There are pre-made workflows here you can work on, but if you want to make your own specific workflow, you can just make your own here. So here in the Zaps button, you'll be directed to your Zaps, the one that you made and the one that you delete it. So in home, you can see in this part the apps that you've created or you're using, or and in here the trash part. If you click this one, you're gonna see those apps that you have created and you don't want to use anymore. You might just want to throw in the trash. So they're just gonna stay here for 30 days, and after that they're gonna be deleted out permanently. In here over my apps, you can see the applications that I've connected with Zapier. So these in this part you can see the accounts that I've connected with Zapier, wherein I've connected my Facebook pages, my Google Drive, my Gmail, and my Slack account. So I just connected 4 of my accounts because I'm not really using the other services. So here, task history. You can see here it's more like your activity log, like in if where you can see uh, what you've done recently. If your zaps are working, you can just see here the status of your zaps, if they are working very well or not. If there's an error, you can just see here. If you want to replay, you can just see you can see it here as well. In explore, button, if you're gonna click explore button, you're gonna see a lot of pre-made zaps which are categorized. So in here you can see that there are 5 categories, like there are umbrella categories for different zaps. So if you're looking for the most popular zaps, you can just click this one. So you're gonna be directed to 2,000 plus apps that are popular. So these are the most popular apps that are being used by people in who are using Zapier. And you can see in here another subcategories wherein you can find other apps that you think you may be using. So you can see here Amazon, Facebook, Google for business, analytics, dashboards, reviews, commerce, accounting. So there's a lot of applications that are connected with Zapier. So the possibilities of creating lots of workflows are like endless. You can you can create unique workflows designed for your special needs. And of course, if you're having a hard time navigating this website, or you're just new to Zapier, you can click to this button, get help. So if you're going to click this, it will direct you to a search bar where you can just ask questions about how creating zaps, the basics, how to customize your zaps, format data, store data, manage your zaps, and if there are problems with your zaps, if they're working, if they're creating errors, you can find it here. And also about your account and billing problems, if you're having issues with your payments and data privacy management, so you can just click to this button and maybe it can guide you towards the answer you're looking for. So next is we go to the last part, which is the free plan. So on the lower left, you can see that there is an upgrade plan button. That's because, as I said earlier, that this account is free. So you're given a, I think 20, 20 I guess, 20 zaps as a freebie for your starter account. So you can test out the you can test out the application. So where is it? So here, oh yeah, okay. So here. So this is the free account. So so anyone can automate their work, and they can start with the basics, or they're given 100 tasks a month free without payment. So they can make 5 zaps with 15 minutes update time, and they can just do single step zaps, which can have one trigger and one action. They can do multiple step zaps, like three. They cannot connect 3 applications at the same time. So the next to the free account is the basic. I guess it's a starter account, which is $19.99. And they have 20 zaps. The professional one, which I think business or online job workers are using, online networking jobs or businesses, they're using, we have for $49 with 2,000 tasks a month. They have unlimited zaps with 2 minutes update time, so the update time is very fast. And along with it are other premium features, as well as for the team plan, which is $2.99 per month. And the company, if a company is availing a Zapier account, so that's the, I guess, the company plan is the biggest, which I guess covers all of the premium features of Zapier. So in case if you're gonna like to use Zapier and you're planning to do an online business and you just want to save time with your work, you're gonna cut the work time, and you can upgrade to a starter or professional plan to use to maximize your usage of Zapier. So okay. So okay. Next is, let's try making a Zap. So as I said, if you're gonna go to the dashboard, we're gonna go back to the dashboard. You can create your Zap here, or you can just, the easy way, but it's very obvious, is click this button, which is make a Zap. Okay. So this is what you're going to see if you're going to make your first Zap. It's just the same as the automation app, if this and that. So there's a trigger and there's an action. You're going to connect 2 applications to work together. So this one is just gonna try linking our Facebook page to my Slack account. So let's try clicking. So sometimes you're going to see a recommended set of applications here, but you can see your applications that you're going to use here. You can just search it in the search bar. For example, Instagram. If you want to find Instagram, you're just going to see either Instagram lead ads, Instagram for business. I just want to use Facebook pages, so it's already there. I'm just going to click it. So you're going to be directed and going to be asked for your trigger. So what will be your trigger? So you're given a lot of options here. You can use a trigger where anyone, including you, posts your page timeline, or triggers when your Facebook page receives a new recommendation, or a trigger where when you post to your page's timeline, or if doesn't it's not what you're looking for, you're just gonna click this and probably just you're gonna see this guide, and you're gonna be given advices on what you're going to do. But in this tutorial, I'm just gonna stick by this one, new post by you. So it's gonna be triggered when I post something on my page's timeline. So next is you're gonna click this continue button. So you're gonna be asked another set of questions to fill in so that the Zap can be activated. So Facebook accounts that I've connected. So I'm just gonna click on the drop down. So there's my account. I'm just gonna click it, select it, and click continue. The next, so I'm asked for my page. I'm just gonna click left click this or this one. So if your page doesn't appear in this bar below the search bar, you can just type in the search bar that the name of your page. But in this part, my page already is displayed, so I'm just gonna check it. So there. So if you don't see your page just below, you were probably granted admin access after you added your Facebook account to Zapier. Re-add your account to view it below. So here I have my page. I'm just gonna click continue. And by the way, you really have to fill in that part because it is required. So I'm done with my first app that I'm going to connect. I'm gonna test my trigger. We'll find a recent So to test your trigger, we'll find a recent post by you in your Facebook page's account, which is from my page, Alvin Balmores, which is that one, to confirm that the right account is connected and the trigger is set up correctly. So to test your trigger, you just have to click that test trigger button. So here, I just posted a while ago a picture of a computer setup, and it looks like this. Actually, this is when I uploaded an hour ago with a caption best setup anyone could have and a picture of a desktop gaming setup. So when I tested the trigger, this is what is displayed on Zapier. So it looked for a recent post that I made on my Facebook page, which is Infinite Motors Elegant, and it is displayed in an HTML view, so you can see the values here. So we can say that our trigger is really working because it found a new post coming from the page that I want to connect with my Slack. So after verifying that our trigger is correct, let's press the continue button. So after that, so yeah, it says there, when this happens, do this. So we're just gonna pick another app to connect with our Facebook page. And for me in this Zap, I want to notify myself through Slack if when I made a post on my Facebook page. So I'm just gonna select Slack over here and choose an action event. Do I want my send do I want myself to send a channel message, or do I want to receive a direct message coming from a Slack that I have a new post, or add a reminder, or find a message? Find a Slack message using the Slack search feature, or there are even other options here you can look for, you can choose from, but I'm just gonna stick on the simple one, send a direct message to myself from Slackbot so that I'm informed that I've posted on my Facebook page. So I'm gonna send a direct message. I'm gonna select it and click continue. So after that, you're required to patch in your Slack account. I've already connected my Slack account, so I'm just gonna select it over here. And usually if your account isn't connected with Zapier, it redirects you to another window that asks that displays that Zapier is asking permission to view your files or even your date information on that account. So you just have to click allow, allow the software to do its work and allow with the permissions so that you can connect the application. Next one here. So in this part, customize message, you're gonna be asked where you on whom you're going to send the message. You can send it from to other people, or if you want others to notify that you've posted something in your page, you can do so. Or for me, I'm just gonna send it to myself as a test. So like that, you see Charlene de Guzman. Just gonna click it, or so here you can only just pick one. So I'm just gonna try it on my account, my Slack account, as a test, just so you can see how to make a simple zap on Zapier. Because actually you can't do any advanced zapping because this is just a free account. And next is you can add a text message, or you can customize your text message like, uh, hey, you have a post. Then you can just insert data coming from your post, like the, the caption of your post, the link, or there are a lot of options here. Details of your post, like the full picture, the URL of your picture, the name of the page, or even the I, the ID itself. I'm just gonna stick with the message and the link of the post. So send us a bot, yes. So if you're gonna pick no, so in here, usually direct messages are sent by bots. So in here, you can also change the name of the bot that are going to send a message to you on Slack. Like for example, let's just say Ongart. Let's change the word. Let's change the bot name Zapier to Ongart. And bot icon, you can put an icon here, or for me, I just want to stay simple. Don't want to put anything on that. But you can put an icon here, but just make sure you put a colon before and after your icon, because it will cause an error if you don't put a colon on, if you don't surround a colon on your bot icon. So if you include a link to the Zap, yes, you can choose yes. A link to the Zap will be added to the end of the message, making it easy for you and your team to edit the Zap with one click. So it is very useful. So attach image by URL. So you can put the URL of the link. Auto expand links. Yes, you should Slack try to automatically expand links in this message. For example, turn a YouTube link into a playable widget. Yeah, if you want that, you can just click yes. If no, then that's fine. If you don't want to see, if you don't want the message to look bigger or having images on it, that's cool. So you can also schedule the message here to be posted later. Cannot be more so, but you can schedule it on a later date. Like for example, if you want the message to come on the next day, or tomorrow, but just make sure that it won't exceed the 120 days limit. So in between, after that, it, it will not send any message after 120 days. So it's quite too long. It's 4 months. So after finish filling up the fields, especially the required ones with the red parentheses over here, you have to really fill that up. Let's click continue. So here you have a sample of your message that's going to be sent to Slack. So to username, my account name. So this is the message that you're going to see on Slack. Hey, you have a post, bestseller. That's the caption of the picture, the link of the post, then the name of the bot here. I didn't place the bot icon, and attach image by URL. I have attached the link of the post, and here let you can test and review, or you can test and continue. And let's just check test the Zap if it's going to work. So let's test it. Let's see if it works. So Zap is ready. Lastly, we need to turn it on. You see that? You can turn it on this lower part of the monitor, or you can click the slide button in the upper right. So we've turned it on. Let's check the Slack if we receive any messages coming from Zap. So I've posted a picture on my Facebook page, this one, this computer setup. Let's see if it reflects on Slack. So this is my Slack dashboard. So I have a message from Slackbot. So here you can see that I received a message. I made a trial testing recently, and this one is the recent. So I changed the name of the Slackbot to Ongart. So this logo is from Zapier, and as you can see, that's the message. Hey, you have a post. Best setup in a tab, and the link and the URL of the picture. So actually, you can put the picture there, but I just placed the link of the post itself. So we can say that it really works because we receive a message on Slack. So here, if you want to, so in here after editing it, we can edit and we can put a name and a customized name for it. So if you want to change it, like you don't want to see new post by you on Facebook, you want to say linked my FB page to my Slack, or like yeah, something like that. So that's my name of that's in there. You can edit the name of your Zap. So that's the name of your Zap, and after that you can share your Zap to other people, especially on social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or even through email. So if you want anyone who can copy the settings of this app, you can just copy the link here and the settings here, like you can disable sharing, or you can allow anyone to copy the app. Then you can add a description, like here you can put a message or something. Then so if you just want to share your creations to other people so that you can also help other people from wasting their time, so they can multitask efficiently. That's great. You can use this share button. So after editing that, in this right part of the screen, you can see the outline of the zap. So in here you can edit it as well. You can edit the zap in here. There is a guide. You can see that there's a guide here. If you're gonna click it, you're gonna see that Zapier will give you a guide on how to set up your trigger or your first app. Next, below it is the errors. You can see that if there's any error that your Zap is experiencing, you can see it here. It's like your activity log as well. Task history. So you're gonna click the task history. It just rerouted me to another window. So it's like your activity log as well. You can see here any date, any folder app or zaps on status of the zap. If everything was working fine or there are errors, you can see here. And last is the settings. You can set here the name, or you can add it to a folder here, put a description on it, and edit the time zone where you're in right now. So that's just how easy Zapier is. And actually, we can't explore much about it. We're using the free account, but if you're going to upgrade it to a starter, even professional plan, you can really maximize and utilize the premium features that Zapier has to offer, especially its benefits towards work and business. So that's all, everyone. Thank you.